Demon Slayer should be everyone's starter anime. Let me guess, you made a new little friend and you want them to like what you like, so you show them One Piece or JoJo so they can see just how cool anime is. Who knows, maybe it'll become a tradition for us to rewatch Hunter x Hunter every couple years too. No, shut up. Don't do that. Just show them Demon Slayer. Trust me. What's that?
Who is this 8,000 sub YouTuber that thinks I'm gonna trust him in the slightest?
Number 1, simple plot with good pacing. 16-year-old, wait, hold on, how old is he? A 13-year-old kid swears revenge on Michael Jackson after he kills his family brutally. He wants to turn his sister back from a demon into a human. That's also there too. He becomes a demon slave to do that. Pretty self-explanatory. The premise is universally relatable. Nothing tough to get about a good old vengeance story. In only about 60 episodes, the show makes great use of music and knows just how to linger on the right shots long enough to make sure you feel all the emotions. The plot never overstays its welcome in a given setting. As the world expands, our protagonist is always moving from point A to point B, which reminds me. Number 2, no filler. Anime is almost always adapting source material, usually Japanese comics called manga. If the manga isn't finished yet and the anime's continuity catches up, the anime has 2 options. A, go on hiatus for a while and let the manga get ahead, or B, filler. Spin some random bullshit that you know the canon won't remember or acknowledge, like having your protagonist develop an app or fight the Jigglebutt gang. If you're watching anime nowadays where everything is seasonal, you might never know what it was like. I envy you. Point is, Demon Slayer doesn't do any filler. Pick it up now and you can watch it front to back without worrying about wasting time. What's even better is that you won't have that awkward moment watching an episode where things get suspiciously inconsequential and you slowly pull out your phone to search up Bleach filler list and find out you spent the last 80 minutes binging empty calories.
Upon entering Earth's atmosphere, becoming what we used to be calling shooting stars.
Oh. Damn. It's you?
Yes, kind of.
How could you, man? How could you?
Number 3. The power system is just as easy to understand as its premise. After all, we all breathe. Demon Slayers just do it better. And with that breath comes enhanced physical abilities that put Palpatine's torpedo spin to shame. Fights in this show are
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
No words.
The choreography is fun. The different elements of each breathing style make every fight feel refreshing. It definitely sets a standard for a new watcher in terms of production value. On that topic, number 4, good animation. Nobody is above enjoying a pretty picture. This should come as no surprise, but Demon Slayer is full of them. I'm not just talking about saving up a budget by cutting corners until the finale like Invincible. Even the basic moments like Tanjiro eating ramen look solid. Backdrops have sharp details and lights feel warm. Character designs are fun and give viewers, especially anime newbies, just what they need to understand each character. You look at the main cast or Hashira and my point's proven. Take Gyu, for example. Relaxed face that signifies his water breathing. Long black hair because he's a sad boy, and his robe is multi-patterned like an unsolved Rubik's Cube to illustrate his enigmatic nature. When we get to fights, the movement feels third-dimensional without that awkward CG you can sometimes see in other anime. You know it's a pretty show because my laptop is burning a hole in my desk downloading these clips. Listen. Maybe we can debate some of the other points in this video, but not this one. Demon Slayer is beautiful. 5. It cliches, yes, but it cliches well. Seriously, you don't want to be in the position of telling your girlfriend why a guy in the show just got rocket launched out of frame by his own nosebleed. Believe me, it's tougher to make sense of than you think. It's easier to explain most anime tropes through Demon Slayer than others, like One Piece or Naruto. And I know, even though stuff like fan service, nosebleeds, and certain expressions, those subtle cultural differences from cartoon to anime, are definitely still present, they're not so aggressively jarring that they break immersion for someone who isn't already used to them. Also, for what it's worth, the new Demon Slayer movie does pass the Bechdel test, for what it's worth. So, whether we're talking about little cliches like woman goes or the demon you hate gets a backstory flashback so depressing you feel sad to watch them go, Demon Slayer does it well. The flashbacks feel organic and interesting. Usually, they're already represented in the character's fighting style or design, like the soccer demon, who ends up having a whole flashback as being a kid who liked to play with soccer balls. Pretty simple. Which only encourages you to pay more attention to the demons you're getting introduced to. The woman thing? still pretty annoying. I mean, the woman's powers are all based off shit like flowers or love, but honestly, they're not as insufferable as watching Sakura simp for Sasuke.
I see this as an absolute win.
6. I imagine you guys might be wondering, why Demon Slayer over something like, I don't know, Hunter x Hunter, if you're a sensible glazer like me. I really want to make a Hunter x Hunter video, but in due time. While other anime are good stories, they can be harder to appreciate or understand because they're deconstructing anime or flipping genres in a way you can't notice if you're not already familiar. Think watching Deadpool as your first superhero film. It's funny, but a lot of the jokes rely on you being generally aware of other superhero films. I will say, Full Metal Alchemist achieves all this better and has a much better dub though, so... Number 7. That said, the Demon Slayer dub is by no means bad. The vocal performances are a little high and... at times, but the actors do sell the emotions in the scenes well enough for you to get immersed without going overboard. When all said and done, Demon Slayer won't keep you up at night thinking, but it is solid on every level. While the plot of some anime can get psychologically complicated or morally gray, like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer's good versus evil framework gives everyone an entry point for shonen that feels digestible. The anime is not going to ask you to understand its political allegories because they're about as non-existent as they can get in fiction. Unless we're talking about where your expectations on animation quality are going to be set after this. If so, then we got some homework to do. This is no 16-hour waterproofing shift, but it is an effort to make these videos, and I always appreciate you guys watching them and giving me feedback, positive or negative. Thank you.